tío? ¿Qué ha pasado ahí? Hostia, se ha rayado Shadowplay de una manera bastante chula. Hostia, hostia, está bugueadísimo, Es como que va súper petado. No sé si estará funcionando en directo. Quizás sí, quizás no. Tengo un resentimiento de que no. No, pues según esto sí. Sí, al menos lo detecta como que está ahí. Y funciona. Y funciona, pero si está súper... no lo podéis ver. Pero cuando abro el menú de Shadowplay se buguea. No puedo tocar nada. Si lo intento es muerte en directo. Pues bueno, otro episodio más de Mass Effect. Dije, me acuerdo que no sé si fue el miércoles, hice directo. Bueno, a ver, también hice el jueves, pero el miércoles hice directo y dije, no, mañana no sé, supongamos que estamos el miércoles. No, mañana haré directo porque son los Game Awards. Y al final hice. Y los días que tendría que haber pensado haber hecho, no hago. Es decir, me he tomado 2 días de descanso.
Edie, we've got venting from the number 16 lithium heatsink.
Vale, muy bien. Ya ves, tuve 2 días libres, pero bueno, realmente no fueron libres porque yo quisiese, sino porque yo estaba haciendo el imbécil por casa y ese tipo de cosas.
Elusive man has some crazy looking eyes for a guy trying to lay low. I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Bueno, pues vamos a seguir. Vamos a hablar con algunos personajes porque creo que al final no hablamos con nadie. Es decir, me queda hablar con Samara sobre su misión, a ver qué dice y tal. Y si tiene alguna mejora para la nave, porque quizás hay alguna mejora que no consume los recursos que queremos, que son el paladio. Si es así, pues los mejores son bienvenidos.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty.
Nada, que está
the same is true of
you.
you.
Quería confiar en una cosita, pero que no puedo, no me deja.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatyakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardatyakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Nada, tiene que matar a tu hija y estás feliz. Así que, bueno, supongo que de nada.
Do you need something?
A ver si... ¿Quiere decir algo?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Siempre quiere
I've been thinking about you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
Es cuando se la quito del bolsillo que no, no, es mi arma. Prefería a mí.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back, even in that form. I miss him.
Nunca hablo con Kasumi, pero claro, es que hablar con ella es simplemente estas líneas de diálogo y ya está. No sé por qué no han hecho algo como con los otros. No sé, me parece un poco cutre, pero bueno.
Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation.
Una vez más y nos vamos.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
El destino. No estaba previsto que me mandase un poco a la mierda.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
No. Otra vez esta conversación, si ya la tuvimos.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Me cago en la leche. Pues ya no nos queda hablar con nadie. En principio, no sé. Porque Jack no podemos. En todo caso sería con Tali. Vamos a hablar con ella. A ver si tiene algo que decir. Y también con los ingenieros. Estos de aquel lado. O sea, están Donnelly y el otro que no me acuerdo cómo se llama.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
You in, Tali?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Podría ser un cabrón, Juego en serio, juego por diversión. Nada de pasarse con la nueva.
A friendly game sounds good.
Sure does, but Kenneth takes the game a bit too seriously.
Toma.
Kenneth takes all again, but that was fun.
You're alright, Shepard. Most officers wouldn't fraternize with the likes of us.
Shepard is no ordinary officer.
Thanks, Commander.
Pues nada. He perdido 100 créditos.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Y bueno, mal que no me importa el dinero, porque si no ya estaría cabreado.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Ultrawide. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tali. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Madre mía, Es que no sé. Fue la última vez que recuerdo de jugar. Creo que no podía tirar los trastos a nadie porque... no sé, algo habré hecho mal. Sinceramente, porque si no, no entiendo. En fin. Vamos a ver. Porque le estoy tirando los trastos a... bueno, puedo tirar los trastos a todo el mundo, A todos. Hay que evitar que eso pase. Planeta. ¡Oh! Hay un planeta rico en paladio en Amada. ¿Dónde está Amada? ¿Dónde es eso de ahí? Lo necesitamos.
Anomaly detected. Probe launched. Scans have found something.
¿Vamos a recoger mierda? Bueno, sí, ¿por qué no? No, a ver. Vamos a recoger el paladio primero.
Probe launched.
Hostia.
Launching probe.
Nos podemos quedar aquí todo el día. Un poquito más de sensibilidad.
away.
Hostia.
Probe away.
Qué doble.
Probe launched.
Aquí no hay nada. Este es pico, tío.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Vale, ya tenemos 15 vivos, ya está. No necesitamos más. Vamos a aterrizar. A ver qué encontramos por aquí. Supongo que las chapitas, la nave. Porque estamos en la zona de aterrizaje. Bueno, aterrizaje. Aterrizaje en comillas. Es más bien un accidente mortal. Literalmente porque morí. Vamos a echar un vistacito a ver qué hay por aquí. A ver si voy a poner la estatua ahí en el maco. Era muy mítico. A ver, las armas guardadas que no las necesitamos. Esto es lo que no me gusta de los Mass Effect. La trilogía original. El espacio. Entre comillas, me encanta el espacio, pero... No sé si... Es que aquí no sé si se apreciará, pero es una sensación de que está a 2 metros de ti. Que parece papel. No sé, pero en Andrómeda al menos lo hicieron bien. Ah, ya no podemos ir. Bueno, voy a recoger las chapitas, ¿por qué no? Hay una... Aquí no había otra. Sí. Son 20 chapas, flipa. Ahora puedo encontrarlas. Bueno, sí, encontrarlas. Siempre se me olvidaba una. Siempre que jugaba y hacía esto, alguna se me olvidaba. La localización, claro, yo me ponía a buscarla como un loco. Cabrón racista. Que al final no lo era, pero bueno. No, al final dejó eso. Bien, pues a seguir buscando chapitas. Aquí está mi casco. Pero en algunas cajas había. Ahí es donde yo fallaba siempre. Se me olvidaba de que en las cajas había. ¡Ay, qué inútil! Carton Tux. Joder, no apellido, ¿no? Es el amo del barrio. Más chapas. Mandira Rahman. Mira otra. Ahí, escondida. ¿Cómo no? Pues la nave está bastante bien, si tenemos en cuenta que, bueno, ha sido tiroteada bastante bien por un rayo. Y bueno, ha caído desde el espacio. Ah, y además de la explosión, es que hay un conglomerado de cosas. Avisek Parte. Super nombre. ¿Vuestros padres os odiaban, no? Debe suponerlo. Más. Bien. Y aquí detrás está mi habitación. Que no se puede ver, ¿no? Espera, voy a intentar hacer un truquito. Ahí, el zoom a tope. ¿No hay nada? Pero si está muerta. Sí. Pues ahí está mi habitación, pero no puedo verla. Si hago suficiente zoom, sí que puedo ver algo. No, pero nada. Supongo que alguien con hacks sí que puede entrar en la habitación o yo que sé, hacer cosas por ahí, en plan súper nostálgico. Aunque para nostálgicos, yo que sé, te pones a jugar al Mass Effect. No te quedas utilizando mods raros. No, mira, si aún me quedan cosas, ¿sabes? Es que, ¿cómo os ha desmontado, tío? A ver, realmente no me lo explico, a ver. Más o menos sí que bien puesta está, pero esta parte era la abajo de esa de ahí. Es decir, eso iba encima. Se ha destrozado, pero que muy bien, ¿eh? Vale, la chapa. Bueno, hay algo con luz, ¿no? Bien, 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 hay algo como... No sé, quizás se piense alguien que esté loco, yo qué sé, pero... Mira. No sé, esto lleva 2 años aquí abandonado. Después de la destrucción, lo normal es que estuviese esto más que destrozado, sin funcionar ni nada. Y aún faltan partes, y chapas, eso que no falta nunca. Fua, pero se ha roto muy bien, estado? Es que no sé, a ver. Hostia. Ah, pero me indica que vaya a la nave. Es que no sé si tengo ya todas las chapas. ¿Cómo se mira? A ver, escape. No, pelotón, no. Diario. Sí, ¿cuántas llevo? Creo que me falta alguna, pero no sé dónde. Es que aquí hay mucha mierda. Mira, ahí está. Vale, ya está, ya nos podemos ir. Luego. Vale, pues ya tenemos. Hostia, no, espera, sal. Vamos a ir a hacer, poner la
Commander,
mejora.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Sí, del almirante Hackett, pero a lo que quiero mirar es la mejora de la nave. Esto no me interesa. Bueno, espera. O sea, pues sí que me interesa. Blindaje a tope. ¿Qué más puedo gastar? Pues escáner avanzado de minería. Me interesa más esto. Porque sondas no me importa comprar.
What's this, sir? That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Vamos a ver, gracias de parte de mi hija. Vale, sí. No, quiero borrar. Joder. Marcar. Vale, ya nos podemos ir. Vamos a hacer la misión personal de Grunt. Vamos a recargar gasolina y también los... Mira, 8 sondas he gastado. Se lo gasté en ocasiones especiales. Con lo cual me renta más mejorar el escaneo rápido. Vamos a ver. Garros y Grunt, vamos. Y podemos mejorar. Hostia, tenemos para mejorar un montón de mierda, Maestría en combate. Instinto de sí, vamos a mejorar esto. Más 30 de salud, más 15 de daño. Hostia, más 40. Virtud de rebeldía más 100%. Duración de poderes 15, velocidad de correr 40. Puedo correr más. Mis armas hacen de... Uf. 15 me interesa que haga más daño, Va, comando. Algo... Vamos a mejorarte un poco, Ya te solo te puedo mejorar esto, así que... Vamos, átomos.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
Estaba escuchándoles.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
You know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. I never thought I'd miss it.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Theros and Ilos. Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Adolescence? Can't we just take him to Omega and buy him a few dances?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. I'll tear you apart. You don't have the plates to try. What? You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. Say no blood, no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I don't care what this idiot says. Grunt has the right to be here.
There's some fire. And from an alien. Oh, the shame this heaps on those who whine like pups. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie. You dare. I I like this human. She understands. I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent. This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
First the Krogan conquered Tachanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Here we go! Firing a high-impact shot! Yes!
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
This should slow him down.
I see them. They'll all die. Weak!
One less to worry about.
These people know I'm worthy.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Yeah, right on your ass! Burn and die! I'll put them down!
Heads up!
On the ground, now! Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am ready.
Been spotted.
company. Good. I want more. You live, and you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last. My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good. This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Kier.
You're stumbling, Uvank. What's your game?
Grunt will command much respect now. His strength may be artificial, but it is a tolerable loophole.
A what?
A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Ulvik, you were the pretender.
Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take it.
They've seen us.
Kill them, you sacks of crap!
That one hit!
Enemy charging!
Shields have failed.
I can't charging! Getting up close! Nothing can stop us! Ready to die?
They're moving in.
Ulvik is meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. She has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This should come in handy.
Killed the Thresher Maw on foot.
Bueno, pues vamos a hablar ahora con Rex. A ver si nos dice... ¿Dónde está el amigo?
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me. You
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
No, vamos a cazar los solarianos. A ver qué podemos hacer por aquí.
Were you around when the female camps and the children over last week? No. I hear you killed a thresher moth. Impressive.
Arnés de escudo, esto me interesa. O sí. Ahora sí que me interesa. Vale, poco. Nada más mierda, más mierda. Quiero todo. Esto sí que no. Tampoco y tampoco.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the light.
Quizá por dónde salen estos cambios.
Watch it, human.
O los tiran directamente, eso.
Eyes straight ahead.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Werelock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werelock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Vale, pues vámonos. Joder, siempre me tengo que llevar un... Es que... da igual. Iba a decir una tontería, pero... Una tontería bien gorda. Bien, no tengo nada para mejorar. A ti, pues todo. Ah, pues vámonos. Vale, hostia, es que el planeta es... A ver.
Trouble behind us.
Su belleza.
Should do the trick.
Me imagino como será un futuro más efecto, ¿eh? Sí,
Hostile!
¿Y eso es una nave? Es una nave 40. ¿Qué hace ahí? Quizá la compraron. Si no me equivoco, creo que los panes decían que compraban naves. Así que quizás, no sé, se la compraron a los tubianos. Los salarianos, no sé. Hostia, me parece curioso. No sé si participan, pero son las naveras que suelen utilizar.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't fun to fight through.
What? That body. Human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
They're trying to cure the genophage. Why experiment on non-Krogan?
Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
No, mierda, tío, no. Me llevo sin querer. Que a ver si tenía todas las armas recargadas. Pero en vez de eso he cambiado el tipo de munición que utilizo.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Había que hacerlo.
The blood pact will avenge me! No!
Wish I were standing downwind.
Oh, inicio. Otro ataque. No hay el truquito. Qué lástima. Al menos nuestro amigo cabroncete ha muerto quemadito. Se ha convertido en un trozo de carbón.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Joder, qué bueno lo tío. Chatarra. Y yo consigo 3.000 pavos por la cara.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morton.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Vamos, que le has dicho las cosas bastante claras.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile, werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan, never killed with medicine. Her death not my work, only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes. Millions of data points. Years of arguments. Countless scenarios. All noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous. No unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war. Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better. Saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Morden. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Sin duda esto es uno de los mejores momentos de Mass Effect 2. Vamos, de cabeza. Ya tenemos algo para piratear. Y no es dinero. Porque si no, no estaríamos pirateando, eso está claro.
What's this?
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Earth-Not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go!
There's no pep talk like a military pep talk.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Enemies ahead!
Real match weapon.
Get ready to fight.
Dinero, entonces no me interesa. Si fuera una mejora o algo, sí, me interesaría, pero pues, dinero no, para nada. Aquí sí que me hago.
This should come in handy.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait. You don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weyrloc left. Project over.
You heard the Professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables, stress responses, impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
Pues ya está. Una misión menos. Ahora quizás hacemos la Jacob, que no sé, bastante corta. Bueno, espera. Si vamos al puesto avanzado donde está Rex, vamos a ir a darle lo de esto del combustible. Vale, perfecto. Eso sí, nos deja un poco lejos, pero por tan nada mejor andar un poco que ir volando otra vez.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding...
Give me a reason. My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
Step back. My Varys hungry. You killed that Thresher Maw on foot? Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Krogan's hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive. Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Siempre me gana un puñetazo esto, de verdad. No lo voy a hacer, pero... Una parte pendiente. Voy a guardar. Voy a probar a ver qué pasa. Vamos a regarte un puñetazo. Hostia. Vale. ¿Ahora qué? No era necesario, pero lo hemos hecho. A ver, ¿dónde está el guardado? Aquí. Un guardado de mierda, ya ves. 2 segundos atrás. No quiero que me recuerden por pegar un puñetazo a un buyback. No. Joder, pero es tanto hay que cargar. No sé. Ay, Dios. Ah, vale. Este es el guardado bueno. Me asusta por un momento. Digo, hostia, que le he cagado. Pero no le he cagado. Un poquito. Pero no lo suficiente. Eso sí, podría ir esto un poquito más lento.
Should you be in here?
Daño de fusil de asalto. Daño de escopeta está interesante.
We can use this.
Daño de pistola pesada también me interesa. Esto me interesa y esto también me interesa.
As I understand it, Clan Erdnot has a new member. You're the cranch for the new warrior, hmm? The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass off my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Erdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, yes, move along.
Oh, venga, nos vamos. Ahora sí que nos podemos ir a la nave.
Don't
Se
touch
podía
anything.
poner una puerta por ahí, para que no fuera
One wrong step,
Vamos a ir corriendo. Pues, hostia, es que qué misión se nos puede hacer más corta, porque la Jacob yo creo que está así más corta. Nos queda Jacob, Jack, Said. Creo que ya está. Creo.
What did I tell you? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
Ah, vámonos átomos. La verdad es que ya vestían estos, No, es que pocos no serían. Eso seguro. Con ellos otro día. Sí, es eso o hacer una misión más de estas. No sé, yo prefiero hacer la misión. Ayuda a Said. Ayuda a Jack. Jacob. Jacob creo que estaba aquí. Creo. Esa misión era. Sí. Supongo que es esta. Sí, es esta. ¿Es Blanco o es...? Vale. Un poquito más ocultado, por favor.
Anomaly detected.
Distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4.
Something on our sensors.
Aterrizar. Nos queda ya aquí Said, sí. Y bueno, Legion, pero por ahora no lo tenemos, así que... Toca esperar. Ay, podemos mejorar otra cosa. Criogénica ni de coña. Vamos a mejorar la disputadora porque hay algunos mechas y tal, y en eso sí que lo podemos dar uso. Vámonos.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Casi intacta. ¿Esto en qué modo es intacto? Y luego me pregunto cómo era la nave, porque si ves esto de aquí es un mastodonte. Yo siempre me lo he preguntado, pero no sé.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them.
Eso. Vamos a piratear, venga, que necesitamos un poquito de dinero que hemos estado gastando. Y aunque es poco, pues bueno, por poco que nada. Y mira lo poco que nos ha costado.
Luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Bueno, pues a seguir a ver qué Corsair está la
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon that didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen us.
didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Cada día aparecen más. No van a aparecer más, están atrapados aquí. Y te juro que la nave me pienso que tenía que ser toda rara, Eso que se ha descompuesto mucho más de lo normal. O un desvarejamiento total, no sé. Son muchas las opciones.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers. Field is clear!
Huh. They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Please reconsider your aggressive
Joder, no campamento.
Warning, hostile forces on standby.
Enemy!
Nice trip. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Backup systems engaged. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
His next, shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Explota un poquito. Joder, tengo que silbar todo. Esto hace mucho daño. Ah, solo quita los escudos.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Impact event.
I've lost shield.
Request our system activate. Subduing suppress.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame his victims.
Gravity's what we eat, mother, huh?
Rerouting power. Backup systems engaged. Failing. Requesting assistance. Requesting assistance. System failing. Off.
Come on over.
Impact imminent. Impact imminent.
Watch your fire! Charge him up!
Shields have failed.
Yeah! Got him!
Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me.
He had his fun. Now he wants out.
Requesting assist backup systems and rerouting power. Rerouting power.
I've lost shield.
Failure.
Joder, con los drones, Haciendo un poco
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
No shield! Defense systems active.
I've got him!
He's gonna blow!
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye here and justify this.
Muy bien. interesante. Parece que no. Espera. ¿Una pelea dónde? Ah, mira. Mira, la casa te tenías montada, cabrón.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
derribar la nave. Esta misión, bueno, no se ha terminado tan rápido de lo que yo esperaba, porque normalmente si vas directo al grano se tarda poco. Ya he visto, solo metes 2 tiros y ya está. Personalmente la más corta es la de esa.
Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander.
¿Cómo tenés en estima a uno mismo?
Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Vale, pues ya está. Pues otro episodio, bueno, otra misión personal terminada. Ya nos quedan 3. Sí, no, creo que no. Nos queda Jack, Said. Creo que ya está, solo nos quedan esos 2. En el siguiente episodio los haremos. Nos terminaremos y haremos algunas de las misiones de los DLCs.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ya lo miraremos mañana. Nos quedan algunas misiones secundarias de los DLCs que son... Hay unos que son tostón, que son la de... Proyecto Ascensión era, no me acuerdo, y la del Caudillo Supremo también es un buen tostón. Haremos la del Proyecto Ascensión porque tiene una cosa que mola mucho. Así que, bueno. Espero que os haya gustado este vídeo y bueno, vídeo directo. En YouTube será vídeo, en Twitch también porque luego lo suelo dejar ahí. Y en YouTube, bueno también. Vídeo, será vídeo en YouTube y en Twitch. Pero bueno, ahora mismo es directo, tal y como estoy yo ahora hablando. Así que nada chicos, nos vemos en el siguiente directo. Hasta luego. Hostia la virgen. Vale, hay un problemita muy gordo. Al principio del directo he dicho que tenía un problemita porque no podía terminar el directo. Ahora bien, no puedo terminarlo ahora porque... Bueno, a ver, no sé qué he hecho. Creo que he divagado un poco. A ver, al principio tenía problemitas para abrir Shadowplay. Así de simple. No, bueno, lo he abierto bien, he iniciado el directo bien, pero luego, una vez inicia el directo, Shadowplay no reacciona. Se vuelve tonto. Y ahora está haciendo lo mismo, sigue igual. No se ha arreglado. Me parece normal, yo que sé. No he hecho nada. Así que voy a probar a ver si saliendo del juego, así. Funcionará. Y sí, funciona. Es increíble. Pues nada chicos, nos vemos en el siguiente directo. Adiós. Vale. Ojo. Ojo. Sigo en directo, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Ahí en el directo se puede ver de que me pone iniciar directo, no terminar. pero bueno, creo que es Alt F8, no lo sé muy seguro. Pero bueno, chicos, por si acaso, espero que funcione. Si no, apago el ordenador, hago guardar, apago, eso funciona siempre. Así que nos vemos en el siguiente.